Okay, ladies and gentlemen and ladies and gents, we're going to have some music in my background today. Just don't know how I'm going to do the music in my background, but I'm pretty certain there will be music in our background today. We got a little bit to talk about. Some people say, you just covered this yesterday. Shut it up.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
Hold on.
We have arrived.
Hold on. Because they have a rise. That's Joss Stone, everybody. We're going to bring them on down. You know, this hasn't been working well lately. It has been stopping, as you can see right there, and I didn't give it permission to stop. So I'm going to just go ahead and shut that down so that we don't have to worry about it. But I need my music. So we're going to do the cell phone music. Cell phone music? Cell phone music. That's my car radio. You ain't in your car. That's right, but that's how I do my music. Oh, all right. So while I'm doing this, and I can't chew bubble gum and talk at the same time, I'm so sorry. Anyway, um, gentlemen, ladies, there are a couple of things that we must go over. You know what? I don't usually use this cell phone to play music on. I use the other one, but that one's busy now, standing as our computer access to the internet. Sorry, I got to download VLC to my phone because VLC is the easiest, most simple, less complicated music player out there. Now, look, just so some of you know, while I'm just talking about nothing, I did a couple of videos yesterday and I talked about a couple of things. I want to focus on this right here. Now, this is Treasury Direct. Now, this is the actual website is treasurydirect.gov/kids, KIDS, kids /what underscore borrow dot HTM. That's the full website address. Ladies and gentlemen, while we have that full website address, there is a reason why we need that full website address. They will eventually, well, this was for kids. Are you saying that you're lying to kids? Pay attention. Here's where the government is different from individual people and businesses. When the government borrows money. When the government borrows money, they borrow money. When the government borrows money, I thought the government prints money. Why are they borrowing money? When the government borrows money, it doesn't go to the bank. No, because they are bank. Oh, and apply for a loan. It issues debt. Issues debt. It issues debt. It borrows from debt. How can you pay a debt with a debt? How can you borrow? That don't make no sense. Okay, this means that the government sells treasury marketable securities such as treasury bonds, notes, bonds, and look, it says notes, bonds, and treasury inflation protected securities. Ladies and gentlemen, to other government agencies. So the government, pay attention, sells these pieces of junk to the government. That's like me saying, hey, EON, here you go. $85 billion. Okay, there you go. They don't take it. It's money. It's debt, but it's money. What you mean it's debt, but it's money? Because I just created it by giving it to you. So that's debt. Now you got to pay it back to me. How am I gonna pay it back to you? Well, you government, right? For the sake of this conversation on government, well, then what you gonna do is you gonna get the people to pay you, and when they pay you, then you gonna pay me back. That's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. Okay, I'm Paul. People are Peter. Rob them and pay me. Okay, that's what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. To other government agencies, individuals, businesses, state and local government, as well as people, businesses, and governments from other countries. See, these saving bonds are sold to individuals, corporations, associations, and public private organizations, fiduciaries, and other entities. Here is how the Treasury securities, such as savings bonds, generally work. Generally work. Not how they work, but this is how they generally work. Means they're leaving some things out. People lend money to the government so it can pay its bills. People lend money to the government. Now, see, the sovereign pays no taxes. The sovereign has no bills, people. But how do people lend money to the government? People lend money to the government so that it can pay its bills. Over time, the government gives that money, plus a bit extra, back to those people as payment for using the borrowed money. That extra money is interest. Oh! Okay. Now see, here's how the U.S. system of debt works. Really? There's a working system of debt? Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to understand the nature of this video in just a second because it's absolutely necessary that you understand what is being said here. The U.S. Treasury issues or creates debt. I got debt. You got debt? My grandmama said she got a lot of debt. Okay, well, you do what the Treasury doing, okay? Because it's called equal protection of law. Because whenever they involve themselves in commerce, debt's commerce. Debt is commerce. Debt is commerce. It can be bought, traded, and sold. Debt is commerce. Oh, okay. So I could create debt like the Treasury creates debt. That's right. Now you just hold on. The Bureau of Fiscal Services. Bureau of Fiscal Services. Ain't that the Treasury? Yeah, they're just giving a different name right now because they want to make it look like they changed the subject because they think they're talking to kids. Okay, go on. The Bureau of Fiscal Services manages the government's debt. I mean, they sit up there and they manage their own debt. I can do that too. Peter and Paul, right? Peter and Paul. Okay, that means it keeps records. Oh, it documents its debt? Yep. And it takes care of selling the debt. Who they sell their debt to? And handles paying back people who loan the government money. The government, I loaned them a lot of money. They ain't never paid me a dime. Yeah, they did. They did pay me a dime, but that's all they paid me was a dime. A dime after all these years, just a dime. All right. The United States Treasury and the Bureau of Fiscal Services. Look, it says, and the Bureau of Fiscal Services, if they're two different agencies. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and look up Bureau of Fiscal Services and see if they're not the U.S. Treasury. But pay attention. The United States Treasury and the Bureau of Fiscal Services do not decide how the money is spent. The legislative branch of government, Congress, decides how the money is spent. Wait. There is a maximum amount of debt the government can have. This is known as the debt ceiling. But it keeps rising. Keep rising to the top. I'm sorry, not that rising. Like a cake in an oven, it just keeps rising. Eventually it's gonna stop. Well, why they keep letting it rise? They just keep letting it rise. The stove is one of those little bacon bake stoves that little kids used to have. You know, and they put in like 85 pounds of bread in there, and the stove ain't big enough for that. So they keep rising and keep rising. They're gonna break that stove, and the little girl gonna be mad because she liked her little stove, and she paid a lot of money for that little stove. She saved up in her little piggy bank, and they're gonna put them too much 85 pounds of bread in there, and it's gonna keep rising. It's gonna break her little stove. She's gonna be brokenhearted, and she's gonna be breaking. Oh, she's gonna break a whole lot of stuff when she gets older, messing with her stove. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is known as the debt ceiling. To raise the amount, the U.S. Treasury must get Congress to approve the new and higher limit. Follow me, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't think you guys are understanding. The Treasury issues debt. The Treasury issues debt. So let's take that phrase right there. Uh-oh, didn't want to do that. I don't want the quotation mark. I've been got a little slight headache coming on, y'all. I don't know why. I just got a little slight headache. It might be because it's kind of warm outside, but it's cooler in here. It's been cold in the morning, y'all. I mean, I was almost gonna put a jacket on. Okay, a debt issue refers to a financial obligation that allows an issuer to raise funds by promising to repay the lender at a certain point in the future and in accordance with the terms of the contract. A debt issue is a fixed corporate or government obligation, such as a bond or a debenture. Debt issue. Okay, issues debt. I didn't put debt issue. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Take a look. Debt issue. I said issues debt. So we just learned something else. That there is an instrument, a security instrument known as a debt issue that's associated with bonds. What does it mean to issue debt? When you raise money by issuing bonds, you issue debt. Is that what Satcom been doing? I thought she should be quiet. Lord have mercy. Don't want everybody to know. Okay. The bond investor puts money into your company that you eventually have to pay. In tax credits? In tax credits. Oh, like carry forward credits. They're all carry forward credits. All of them. Really? Is this what you guys have been doing? Oh, snap! issuing debt all this time? Oh, snappity wappity. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this. This is how the government works. It's all credit. Okay. I just put the Treasury issues debt. That's all I want you guys to understand. There is no money. I'm sorry. You guys have been hearing me say that for years. Some of you are now getting it. Some of you are now, oh God, I understand what he means now. Marketable Treasury securities are issued in various forms. Treasury bills have a maturity of 1 year or less. Our SAT packs and Q packs have a maturity of 5 years. People didn't read the website. People were assuming that they were supposed to receive something back in 2 or 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 5 years. See? Have maturities of 5, 10, and 30 years. The bonds are also coupon securities. The bonds are also coupon securities and represent a 14% of all marketable debt at the end of 2020. Treasury inflation protected securities, or TIPs, TIPS, have a maturity of 5, 10, or 30 years. Ladies and gentlemen, again, nothing is being done wrong at SATCOM or any of its organizations. Everything we're doing is exactly what the law allows. Are you saying if they can do it, you can do it? You had better believe it. They issue debts. All securities are debt instruments, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, snappity wappity, are you sure? Don't take my word for it. Now, see, how does the Treasury issue debt? Let's go here. Can y'all work with me, okay? Treasury bonds are issued at monthly online auctions held directly by the United States Treasury. A bond price or its yield are determined during the auction. After that, the T-bills or Treasury bonds are traded actively in the secondary market and can be purchased through a bank or a broker. Oh, snippety wappity. So that's how they make their money, just selling debt. How much Treasury debt is outstanding? How does the government issue new debt? Let's see. The government can create debt by issuing government bonds and bills. Some countries may be able to borrow directly from the supranational organization, not natural, supranational organization, e.g., the World Bank, or international financial institution like the IMF. IMF? Yeah, you a mother, all right. I didn't say I'm a mother. You said that. No, you did. You said IMF. You're an MF, and you've been an MF all your life. I'm sorry. I didn't want to be an MF. Okay, so the IMF is that supernatural national, excuse me, banking institution. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what's been going on. So when you hear them talk about public debt, it is not public debt, it is government issued debt. They keep raising the debt ceiling, they keep costing you money. They are using your full faith and credit because without your full faith and credit, their junk that they're issuing would be worthless. Worthless? Worthless. Okay? Treasury Direct, ladies and gentlemen. See, if the Treasury issues debt and the Fed buys it, look, if the Treasury issues debt and the Fed buys it, how can they buy it? What are they buying it with? Federal Reserve notes that have no value? S- Because debt has value. It can be sold. People purchase it. So it has value, people. So there has to be value and consideration. However, the Treasury has held that Federal Reserve notes have no value. But that's not necessarily true. You see, Federal Reserve notes in the form of the actual Federal Reserve note has no value. But the Federal Reserve credit note, what's a Federal Reserve credit note? Well, that's just a word I just created because I need the people to understand exactly what's going on. So the Federal Reserve note that is in a form of credit that they deposit into people's account, that they deposit into people's account, that they deposit into people's account for mortgages and all that stuff, or when you go to the bank and you say, I need to get some money out of my account. Oh, we're gonna give you this credit stuff, but then we're gonna give you our Federal Reserve notes because we're gonna transform it into that. And there you go. There's your value. Now be on your way. No, to get out of my face. I ain't got time. Next, next. I said go on now. I'm gonna call security. Next. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Treasury issues debt. The Treasury issues debt. Just keep that in mind. All of you have the wrong concept of what is value. The Treasury issues debt. They pay you in debt. They do not pay you in money. See, the debt limit is the total amount of money. Debt is not money in the United States. Now, technically, it's not an official currency of the United States, but the Treasury had the authority to issue that debt from 1933 until current. Why? Because it's under the security laws. All you gotta do is go back and read the proclamation. It gave the Secretary of the Treasury the power. We have a contract. Let's see. I am working because I'm about to add that information. Uh-oh, hold on now. Get back up here. It was running from me. That ain't supposed to be right there because I did shut it down earlier. Okay. Well, let me get rid of them because they already done. Let's move you out of the way and let's close. Are you sure you don't want to open these mother back up later? I'm sure. All right. By the way, uh-oh, recovered unsaved file temporarily stored on your computer. What you recovering it for? Oh, snap. This is oh, snap. Well, what I want to do is I understand. I can't show you guys the whole thing, so y'all just can't see the whole thing. Okay. We're gonna go back to the treasury section because this is the one that was there. See, can't show you the whole thing. Love to show you the whole thing. This ain't the whole thing though. Something wrong. This is the old one. Ha ha! This is the old one. This is the old one. This is the old one. It shouldn't be here. This is the one we were supposed to be working on. So let me see if I can find the thing. Oh yeah, it's just gonna keep sell on down the line. Just a funny how the time can go. Oh, he gonna play music now, Mama. Oh God, I don't know why y'all reminded him. We were doing okay. He ain't have no music in the background or nothing. And then he said, "Sell on down the line." Funny how the time can go. I don't really wanna know, but I guess you gonna tell me. Maybe once or twice, you see. Uh, Time after time, I try to be better than everyone else, and there you go. In. You know what I don't mind? I don't mind about the things we're gonna sail on. I gave all my money and my time. Sorry, as you see, as a connoisseur of music. Now we gonna do my aloe black because I told y'all I likes me some aloe black. Okay, so we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna have aloe playing in our background, y'all. And I see that I'm pulling a lot of energy. Uh-oh, my radio ain't playing. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta put y'all on pause because I gotta put a battery in this thing and everything. Computer's battery. 1 second. All right, like I told y'all, we back with Aloe Black, and he's speaking about some soldiers in somebody's city. Okay, Aloe, I'm gonna take you down a little bit, Aloe. We're gonna have our Aloe in the back, black background, and we just need to show y'all 2039. No, this ain't the bond. I put get back over here. Oh, I know why. 20. Nope, that didn't work either. 20. Got to get rid of that 7. All right. 39. See, it is called the Omega Pack, y'all. Let's see. I think we want this right here. Nope. Oh, come on now. Just want y'all to understand. Now, I want y'all to get what's going on. This particular. Uh-oh, my phone's ringing, y'all. Y'all hear that right there? 1 second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Sorry, that was a call that I didn't have to take. It was 35 minutes I can't get back, no matter how long life goes on. Okay, we're going to let our young man be in our background. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand this so that you guys get it. Whenever in the judgment of the Secretary of the Treasury, whenever in the judgment of the Secretary of the Treasury, whenever in the judgment of the Secretary of the Treasury. Now, hold on, because y'all don't understand. Let me get rid of this because we don't need that anymore. I just want to take you to this section right here. Pay attention. To protect the currency system of the United States, to protect the currency system of the United States, to protect the currency system of the United States. The Secretary of the Treasury, in his discretion, the Secretary of the Treasury, in his discretion, hold on, delivered to the Treasurer of the United States any and all gold. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and bring that back there because that's where it should be. I just want you guys to understand something because many of you didn't pay attention. So we're going to minimize this so y'all can pay attention. Come on now. The Treasury loans debt to create money. Debt limit is the total amount of money. They use debt as money in the United States. But you didn't hear me say that. This is what they've said. I didn't make this up. A debt issue refers to a financial obligation that allows the issuer, the treasurer, to raise funds by promising to repay lenders. What are they repaying them with? Credit. Sorry, this aloe black right here that's coming up. We're gonna go to the next one because this song is twice. I got his album up here twice, so every song is repeated twice. So I'll take care of that another time. Not gonna take care of it now because I ain't got time to be taking care of it now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies and gents, the idea was to make sure you guys understood what's going on with our system, what's going on with money, how securities are created. Wait, watch this. Okay, now we're gonna start here, okay? But I need to do another word, okay? We're gonna do private securities, okay? Private placement definition. A private placement is a sale of a stock share to pre-selected investors. Okay, SAT packs, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we call them members because they are part of a pre-selected group. Okay, private securities are investable assets issued by a privately owned company. Private securities allow private companies to raise capital for a limited purpose. Private securities, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you, because some of you are not getting this, so I want you to pay attention because we're not finished yet. Look, do you notice how all the videos as of late, I've gone to Google and let it explain everything? Because all the information is right there. You don't, well, I haven't looked this up before, I promise y'all. Okay, all the information is right here. Let me explain. The securities investment, the securities acquisition, trust corporations or commissions. Ladies and gentlemen, let's read this one right here. Hold on, too big. Let's read that. Do y'all see it right there? In a private placement, both the offering and sale of a debt or equity security of a debt or equity security of a debt or an equity security is made between a business or issuer and a selected number of investors. Sale of debt. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our economy. But if you told the people that debt was sellable, ooh, doggy. So, ladies and gentlemen, why don't you take your mother? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not that, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't you take, just follow me, your carryover credits and use that to offset your debt? I've been telling people this. I even brought people on to have them understand. Okay, watch this. Wait, let's not there. We're gonna do. How to use carry forward credits to offset private debt. Okay. Now I want you. No, no. I need you guys to understand. I need you guys to understand because many of you don't understand me. I've never researched this before. But this is what you should be researching. R&D, research and development, tax credit carry forward. A carry forward credit is the application of a tax credit to a future tax year. Businesses that carry forward R&D tax credits may be able to offset tax liabilities. Now they say may be able to. Now here is form number 3800. This is the instructions. It says how to fill out the general business. Also regulate carry forward and carry back tax credits. Get form number 3800. You gonna need that. Okay? Now hold on. General business tax credits cannot offset your alternative minimum tax credits or AMTs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your alternative minimum tax credit or AMTs, you can get 100% of the credit back on there. Okay. Financial reporting treatment under ASC 740 and ASC, okay, BDOs offering accounting guidance for the use of R&D credits against payroll taxes. Payroll taxes, R&D credits against payroll taxes. So those of you who need to, for your sole proprietorship, and you gotta pay attention, you gotta pay the withholdings, federal withholdings. You can use the R&D credits to offset those payroll taxes or those federal withholding taxes. That's what payroll taxes are. They're withholding taxes. Okay, and to offset is limited to general business credit carry forward. Okay, that's on those forms. Hold on now, we ain't finished. Now see, these are all dealing with R&Ds. Okay, you know what? I gotta download this. I know I already probably have here today, gone tomorrow. That's what he's saying, ladies and gentlemen. Um, this particular form is going to come in handy for so many of you who are doing sole proprietorships that you got to document withholdings. This will document that. Now, I did private debt and it's not looking up private debt. It purposely took out private debt. We're going to go ahead and put private debt back on the books. I need the form. Okay, general business credit. Okay, that's what you want. If you guys don't have this phone, download this phone. Download the phone, y'all. I can't see carry forward of the energy credit or renewable energy credit. Carry forward a certain form 6478 credits. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where you need to be. Okay? Don't say I ain't helped you, because that's what I'm here to do. Oh, by the way, I'm showing you how everything that I've talked about on video, and it's a lot of stuff. I know y'all know it's a lot of stuff. It all comes right back to the same stuff. because this is the foundation of what we're doing. Do you guys understand that? Everything is foundational, so everything starts with debt. Oh yeah. By the way, Moss Adams, these are the ones that actually buy credit. Okay, they buy credit. As a corporation, they buy debt. I said they buy credit. Sorry, they buy debt. Debt, 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 debt. They buy debt, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Offer small business grants. See, federal and state agencies as well as private companies offer small business grants. Okay, that's what the 3800 for, because we're going to be applying for grants as well. This song right here is okay. Okay, I've listened to it a couple of. It's called "Here Today." Just played it. I'm gonna let it play again. I kind of like "Here Today." All he knows for sure, y'all. I wanna do credit offsets of private debt, and it says no, that won't work. Let's do that, and I know that it's there, ladies and gentlemen. I my power is gone, and I just had to turn on the auxiliary power, but I'm gonna San Fernando Valley, California. Really? I was in San Fernando? I didn't know. Ooh wee. All right. Let's see. Department tax credit or dependent tax credit. Sorry. I don't know why I'm thinking department. Oh, because San Fernando Valley. I'm thinking, yeah, uh-huh, that makes a lot of sense. I don't care about any of these. I'm looking for, let's get rid of that and let's get rid of this. I mean, not get rid of it. And I'm going to do set off. Okay, how to use carry forward credits to offset. Yeah, let's go here. Here today. Okay, the IRS offset. Intent of an offset tax refund help. Intent to offset tax refund. Read on to learn all about offsets and how to correct them. Not all debts are subject to refund offsets. However, a notice of intent to offset can be used to pay for. A notice of intent to offset can be used to pay for you'll notice that private debts such as credit card balances and auto loans collection, blah blah blah. Ladies and gentlemen, the banks offset your debt. Why can't you offset their debt with you? The bank owes me money. I don't have to go to court to get the money. I can simply use common law right of offset. I just have to be reasonable. I can't go for the gusto. I can't go for everything. I need you guys to hold on for 1 second. I got to go do one thing. So I apologize. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a website that talks about the IRS and what they do to people. The Better Business Bureau, they are grade A plus. We know we don't trust that no more. Okay, notice of intent to offset. The IRS sends in everybody this notice to begin with. Ladies and gentlemen, as I explained before, an offset. What's an offset? An offset is real simple. When you go to Walmart and you want to buy that gallon of milk, well, Walmart's already paid for it. Because Walmart has already paid for it, there's a debt that's been created. Walmart says, hey, tell you what, you want that? Well, this is the price that I put on that. This is what I paid for it, plus I want to get a little bit of extra because I need the profit from this. So 347. Okay, anybody want to accept that offer? Really? Okay, go ahead and put that in your cart. Okay, go ahead and put that in your cart. Go ahead and, so everybody who accepts that offer, put it in your cart and then take it up to the accounting agent up front. We call them cashiers. Take it up to the cashier and they will go ahead and take care of all of your bids because you put in a bid and the cashier accepts your offer. See, I've been to the cashier and I said, hey, wait, whoa, hold on a minute. I didn't bid to pay that price. You gave me an offer back there. It says right there above it, $2.90, and you're trying to charge me $3.47. But I'll take you back there and show you exactly where the offer was made. See, right there it says 2. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. I don't care if it's the wrong truth in advertisement. You shouldn't have had it there. And look, there's a whole row of stuff right there, the same thing. So that means that's not put there by some customer. That's put there by you guys. Truth in advertisement. Gonna give me to for that. Okay, that's what I want to know. See, I told you. You gave me that offer. All right, here you go. All right, now let me have my so I can get on out of here. All right, F you too. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's offset. We do it every day. Every time you purchase something on Amazon, you are performing what's known as an offset. I know they don't call it that. It doesn't have to. That's called the common law offset. It's a basic principle of setting off someone's debt. See, if it's through the same contract, then you can't recoup anything. But if it's through a subsequent contract, which every time you go into a store, you're creating a subsequent contract than the original contract they had with the original party who gave them the item in the first place. You're offsetting. So the IRS is saying, hey, we're going to use that very same concept. We're going to be offsetting some too. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, in our new SAP packs, we're going to be taking care of putting in a notice of intent to offset. Okay? That's why this video is being done, so we can let y'all know what we're doing. Okay? Because that's what this is all about. That's why I got myself sitting in front of this computer today, not hooking up my solar panels like I'm supposed to. Okay, can the IRS take your stimulus rebate? Unpaid private debts. Okay, it's not really giving me what I'm asking for. Okay, hold on, y'all. I can't hear my radio. This song is okay. This is Aloe. Aloe, we're not gonna keep playing you all day. And so I'm gonna play them for now, y'all, because that's we have an understanding. But I'm gonna go to other people like Aaliyah and Al Green and that type of stuff. So y'all just we even gonna do some Angie Stone. Hey, I want you to hang on there, Aloe. We're gonna go to do a little bit of my people. When I say my people, oh no, I'm my people. My people. My people.
The foundation of the United States rests on the sweat of my people.
The foundation of the United States rests on the sweat of my people, okay? My people. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so if you're my people, you're going to be getting what we're talking about. You have private debt. So you should be able to offset your private debt. But you know what they're not doing? Well, I get my refund back. Okay, we're not, because they want you to think that only the IRS does offsets. In the Missouri Supreme Court, cause number blah 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 used acquired tax credits to offset up to 100% of the tax liabilities. Amount that exceeds the state tax liabilities may be carried forward, blah blah blah. Hold on, y'all. This is what I'm looking for because I'm trying to let you know that it's done every single day. It's just because people don't understand. My people do, but regular people don't understand about offset and set off. Like I said, look, ladies and gentlemen, if those of you pay attention, because this is two people, these are the appellants, and they were offsetting their debts, okay? And they had to appeal from the regular little stupid court. They had to appeal. So let me do you guys a favor. This happens all the time. People do it all the time. They offset their debt. If you guys were to do the research in common law right of offset, common law right of set off, you could become millionaires. You just have to do the research because people don't know about this, and you could start a company doing this for people. We don't have the ability of doing this now. I'm downloading this case. Okay, this case gonna come in handy. All you gotta do is put in the name of the parties. You saw where I went. Okay, look, Manzara, and yeah, you could do Manzara versus state of Missouri. and you put the case number SC9110225. Okay, there it is right there. I gotta move. Excuse me. I don't think it's gonna let me move. Sorry, I have to cough out loud, y'all, but there's dust in the air, and it's an allergy thing. All right, I got this saved. Now, watch this. We're gonna do. Follow me. Control F on the keyboard. Then we're gonna do offset. Okay, an assignee. Pay attention. I told you guys you can do an assignment of tax credits. Pay attention. I've been trying to tell you guys that to offset your child support and all of that stuff. Pay attention. Or assignee of the tax credits authorized under this section may use the acquired tax credits to offset up to 100% of tax liabilities otherwise imposed under these chapters. Okay? If the amount of the tax credits exceeds the total tax liability, hold on now. Gotta go down because we need the next part. For the year in which the applicant is entitled to receive tax credit, the amount that exceeds the state liability may be carried forward for credit against tax imposed under this section for succeeding years. Now, this one goes up to 6 years until the full credit is used. However, pay attention. We're trying to get a refund on ours. We don't want to just keep carrying it forward federally forever, because federally you can go ever, and ever. Okay? So let me tell y'all something so that y'all get it, because y'all don't understand. Oh, we got to go to the next one. There's 7 times in here it mentions the offset. Um, no, not that one. Let's see. Prohibits a grant or lending of public money. Yeah, and pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. I want you all to pay attention. The United States Constitution also prohibits a grant or lending of public money, property, or credit to private entities. But the government lends credit to people all the time. Hold on, won't talk about that. Constitutes a grant or lending of public money or private property, blah, 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 because its benefits are derived from a prospective applicant, purchase, transfer of private debt, or excuse me, to pay private debts, financial or personal responsibility, and offset liabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, all you need to do is don't focus on that right now because that's not for you right now. That's a different issue. We want you to focus on transferring or assigning your tax credits because the law allows you. This in Missouri, they have particular statutes. So you want to know, see, you can purchase tax credits, transfer tax credits. Watch. There's Angie, y'all. It won't be long. All right, we're gonna let it search for that because that's where we go next. We pick phrases, people, phrases that stand out, that tell us what we need to do. That's how we do research. The tax credit issued under this act may be sold, assigned, or transferred, or the recipient thereof can use the tax credits to offset up to 100% of its tax liabilities. Okay? There's a difference between a state granting a tax credit and foregoing a tax credit. Excuse me 1 second. I gotta go check. I apologize. I'm running a generator, and if I smell something that is unusual, I get up and check. Okay? Now, for granting a tax credit or foregoing the collection of a tax, or an estate making, let's go down. Come on now. Oh, I went too far. Oh, you done did it again. You've gone too far. The Missouri Supreme Court has held that grants primary private effects to be unconstitutional. Uh-oh. So you can't do it privately. But we're not looking for the government to grant it. We are granting it. Okay? See, as indicated, the above tax credits may be sold, assigned, or transferred to the recipients thereafter or thereof can be used for tax credit offset up to 100% of liability. That's just all this case, ladies and gentlemen. They do tax offsets all the time. That's what these people were trying to do. The purchase, signing, or transferee can use the tax credit to offset up to 100% of the liabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, you can take your tax credits and offset your debt. Okay? This is what I put in here. Certification of unused Delaware historic preservation tax, transferable state tax credits and incentives, transferable state tax credits. Okay? That's what you want to focus on is how to transfer your tax credits to pay off some of your bills. Because you don't just do the IRS, you do with companies because they can use them tax credits. I told you that is it Moss or whatever the name of that company was I mentioned a moment ago that they sell tax credits. Okay, you got it. So what I will be doing, I've donated my tax credits to the organization, and I'm going to be transferring and assigning by way of a grant my tax credits. I'm not joking about this. Now, this is New Jersey. New Jersey, not new, New Jersey. And whenever a person shall make a sale, transfer, or assignment in bulk of any part, okay, the assigner owes any state taxes, or whether or not the purchaser, transferee, transfer, or assignment of a grant, tax credits, or tax credit transfer certificate. Okay, we can create a tax credit transfer certificate. Okay, that's what we're gonna be doing, y'all. Just want to make sure y'all understand. All right, you're just making it up now. No, because I've already said that's what we're gonna do. That's our notice of assignment. Oh, yeah, I did that. I was supposed to be pulling up the form 3800. There we go, right there. That's what we're looking for. That's her. Okay, let's take care of that now. I'm not really caring about the instructions, okay, because the tax agent will be filling out them instructions. Okay, that's just the way it is, y'all. Now, we're gonna listen to my Craig Armstrong, and some of y'all know about Craig Armstrong and her name. I I gotta get her name. Where's she at? I'm looking for the young lady's name because she sings the song with the young man, and so I want to get her name. Nope, it doesn't say her name here. It will say it on YouTube, but this is the from the album known as The Space Between Us. There's even a TV series called The Space Between Us, designed pretty much after this album, done in 1998. The name of the song is called This Love, and I don't remember the young lady's name, and I'm not happy with that because she makes the song. Okay, and so I don't remember her name, and I'm so sorry, but this video isn't about that. To claim credits carried over from a prior year, the taxpayer must provide details. For each credit, attach a statement showing the tax year the credit originated, the amount of the credit reported on, and the original return. Reported on the original return, and the amount of the credit allowed for that year. Also state whether the total carry forward amount was changed from the original reported amount and identify the type of credits involved. Do you follow me? That's your documentation, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you must do. All right. Uh, I need the patcher. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do some of you a favor right now because some of you need this favor because some of you need help.
Oh my goodness, I need help. I need a whole lot of help. Oh God, I so thank you. Oh, I just need so much help.
I think I've already downloaded this form because it says general business. So let's do that right here. GENERALBUNI. Sorry. And then get rid of this F. 3800. Okay, that gives me my new phone. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, let's say, oh, I gotta wait for that. Let's say I want to download a program for my cell phone. Let's say I want to download a virus scanner. Now watch this. Modification, mod.apk. See that right there? Whew, just for a virus scanner. Now mod, because I don't want the commercials. That's why I want the modified version. Here it is. ABG Antivirus Pro Security APK for Android. Now I don't know this APK pure. I've been there before. I ain't never been here before. So I don't know if they safe because I ain't never been there before. Because what I can tell you is Bible assist. Okay, and I don't like Bible assist, but when if I was going here, no, I don't want this one. And the reason why I don't want this one is because of that right there. The regular site will not say crack. Okay, so this ain't the right one. So I don't want this one. Just not the one. Okay, I'm gonna go to the one I've been to before. Now I'm not even sure about this one. I just know I've been here before. Okay, it says unlock. That worked for me. Okay, I don't need it. I'm saying if I was looking for it, this is what I would do. And then the download is 50 megabytes. That's a whole lot. It's not a lot of megabytes. Um, we're gonna go with the first one. Technically, I can go with this one, but I gotta make sure it says the name of the download on the download. If it doesn't say the name of the download, or if it says something like setup or something stupid, then you don't download that. Okay, this ain't it. What do you mean that ain't it? It says continue. Nope, you don't click on that because there's no reason for that. So we're gonna go with the 50 megabytes. See this one right here. Why you do that? Because again, there's a lot of pop-ups that want to take you all over the place to get things. See, told you, gotta say the name. That's what you do. Stick to the name. Okay. See, we will not be held liable for any damage that results from the download. That's why you do what I just did. Okay, I think I have to click here. Ah, there you go. Woo. See, I told you I don't know everything, but I know things, okay? I know things. I'm gonna allow. I ain't gonna trust it. I'm just gonna allow it this one time. One again. Let me see if it started to download. Uh nah, that ain't it. But I'm gonna download that to see what it is. But that ain't it. Now, it says my link is almost ready. I have to wait for my link to pop up. Come on, link. You know what? I don't trust this because I didn't ask for that. So this one I gotta let go of. Let me take a look and show and folder because I think this might be one of them bad things. So I'm a click download on that. But what's gotta do this? Okay, so it ain't giving me no name. So this one goes. This one ain't going on my computer because I don't know. I didn't ask for it. And that's what happens when you go to some sites, they'll download things for you. That's why you need an antivirus. Okay, but what I'm doing is just what I just did. I just am getting a version that ain't got no commercials, ain't got no advertisement or nothing. I don't need to be getting all the rest of this stuff. Now, all of these are the same thing, but that's how I do it. Now, I'm gonna close this right here. Close that. That's done. I got my 38 phone, and I got my taxes, and I'm letting you know if they can issue debt, then you can issue debt. Your debt has value. Stop thinking that the more debt you're in, the more bad your credit is. It don't work that way. I don't want that. Sorry, my computer be freezing up and oh, that's the watchtower. Oh, sorry, one last thing. There is a publication by Jehovah's Witnesses. And this is a somebody was asking me Well, how do you give some speeches that way? How do you learn how to give talks like that? Summary. Use visual aids to make important points of instructions more vivid. Then how to do this? Select visual aids that enhance your teachings. Use pictures, diagrams, maps, timelines, and other visual aids to highlight important points, not mere minor details. Help your listeners to remember not just the visual aid, but the point of instruction. Hey, that's what you're doing on video right now! I told you I've been trained to communicate with people. Well, I don't like the way you communicate. Your videos are just so irritating. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter if you don't like it. They're effective because the right people do understand. So I've learned how to give talks, give communication, give instruction, give information through visual aids. Now, I did not pick this. This is for tonight. This is what we're going over tonight in the this week. Sorry, not because not everybody meets tonight. The congregation that I am participating with, this is what they're going over tonight. Other congregations started on Monday, and it'll be the whole week, Monday through Friday. And this is the information they'll be covering during the week. And then on the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, they'll be going over a different set of information. But this is how they learn. This right here is called the Watchtower Library. You go to jw.org, you will have the Watchtower Library online. This is the Watchtower Library on my computer. So it has Bibles, glossary, insight book, which is an encyclopedia, publication index, research guide. And I can look up just about every question I have, and it'll pull up that information because it's stored in this one program. All right, let's get back to you guys. The last 5, 7, 8, 12 videos have been about offset. Why? Because I told you, since the 1990s, I've known about offset. Well, actually, since the 80s. I came across it, I believe, while doing some research, probably researching some ticket or something and paying a fee or a fine or something. And so I came across the word offset, and I started doing research. And it was fascinating where if I owe you money and you owe me money, I get to split the difference. That worked for me. Okay? It worked. The only problem is, ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't get other people to understand why it worked. I couldn't get people to understand why it was so important that they understood debt. Most people don't understand debt, and they should, because it's the number one thing in all of our lives. Everywhere you go, I just want y'all to tell me something, okay? Because most of y'all don't understand. So let me say it again. Drew Hill and tell me. All right, let's get back to, while Drew Hill's in my background, let's get back to explaining to you all how important it is that you research offset. Most of you are in debt because you don't understand offset. Most of you are in debt because you don't understand offset. So after you study offset, go down to the debt section of the PDF section of the website, and there you go. Those of you who have contracts and you have arbitration clauses, understand the Contract Dispute Act. Study the Contract Dispute Act. And then that in conjunction with the offset, the contract templates are there, people. They're there for you to use. You should be establishing these contracts. And those of you who want to really accomplish something, I suggest you keep it under $1 million. You want to really accomplish something, put the contract together, do it for under $1 million, get the arbitration done, and just wait a year. You ain't got to do nothing but wait a year. Just a year. And now you can start offsetting. Okay? All right? So this is just me letting you know. Ladies and gentlemen, the Arbitration Act hasn't changed yet. So those of you who are grandfathered in, mind you, please understand, we are heading to the Supreme Court. We're still in the appeals court. But because of COVID, they're going to use that as their excuse why they haven't responded. So we're being patient. But trust me, we spent over $3,000 in filing of our appeals. I think close to $5,000 because we have about 11 appeals. 11 times 5, 5,500. $500. We're paying the full filing fee because we're letting them know we're serious about our appeals. We're not just filing an appeal just to be filing an appeal. Okay, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, I want to thank you for taking the time. I have a couple of calls I have to make. This is my busiest day because this is the day we have our um, meetings. And so I have to go and take care of that. All right. I'm glad y'all let me and Drew Hill take us on out of here. But what we have to do all night, we got to go. So y'all take care of yourselves. I hope, as always, this information was beneficial and helpful. Okay? If it wasn't, then you at the wrong place looking for the wrong information. Gotta go! Come on, tell me! Tell me what you want. Gotta go.